All right. What a mess this was, and really heartbreaking. And now we're learning that charges have been dropped against almost a dozen people who were arrested during these protests in Washington on Wednesday when Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu was speaking to Congress.
Israel bombs, USA pays!
Israel bombs, USA pays!
How many kids did you kill today?
How many kids did you kill today?
So the cases dropped include accusations of crossing police lines, disorderly conduct. Fox has confirmed that 8 suspects are still facing charges, including assaulting a police officer, making threats, and carrying a dangerous weapon. Florida Republican Congressman Brian Mast lost both of his legs serving in the Army with Afghanistan. He earned a Purple Heart, a Bronze Star, and other medals. Congressman Mast serves on the Foreign Affairs Committee, and he joins me now. Congressman Mast, thank you very much for being with us today. You know, when you look at those scenes and you see that young man spray painting Hamas on government property, what goes through your mind, sir?
Unifying America is when you put that flag on your shoulder, when you fly it over your house, when you see it draped over a casket, like I've seen many times. That's the unification of America. That's what this country needs to be about. Don't buy into the people that are giving you bus tickets and giving you airfare to flag burning rallies. And I tell people, realize this flag burning rally where they smashed the flagpole, took the lockbox off of it, tore down the American flag, burned it, and hoisted a Palestinian flag. That was literally supported by major unions across the United States of America. Ask all of those union workers, is that where you want your union dues going? United Auto Workers, American Postal Workers, United Electrical Workers, flight attendants, is that where you want your money going?
How do you know that's
they were literally on the stage of that rally. The supporters came out. We put up the videos of it on our own feeds showing there they are, thanking them. Hey, thank you, all of these unions, for supporting this. There they are, standing with their signs directly behind them, literally talking about the people that are their sponsors, also their sponsors on their Twitter feeds, everything else. It's well documented. They literally sponsored it.
Let's put it, this is another man that the D.C. Police Department is looking for. They're asking for the community's assistance in identifying this man who assaulted a police officer in the unit block of Massachusetts Avenue Northeast, if we can put this up on the screen so people can see it. And he's wearing a mask. I don't know why. I don't know why these people are wearing masks at these protests. But, you know, Carrie Urban says that if the DOJ, it will be despicable if the Department of Justice does not bring destroying government property charges here. 18 USC 1361 is the statute, and we don't see any of that on this list. Why is the Department of Justice not doing that, Congressman?
Because the Department of Justice is what people cliche refer to as liberal attorneys, liberal district attorneys in different places. This is the same system that prosecuted Donald Trump, but for students up in New York that literally took over buildings and college campuses, their charges were dropped. It was mentioned already. Kamala Harris, she was working to raise money for those during the Black Lives Matter protests that were to get their bail, to get them out of jail, right? And here we see those literally burning our American flag. The charges are dropped on them. Those that broke the flagpole, smashed into it, stole it, pulled it down, burned it, their charges are being dropped. That is all part of the same system being in cahoots.
Well, let's just show a quick video here. This is a man who rescued part of the American flag. He wants to remain anonymous. He's an attorney who worked in the area. He said, I just grabbed what I could out of the fire and ran. I'm ashamed that I didn't stop and go back and get the rest of it. Can we show that clip? At least somebody in this group tried to do the right thing, Congressman.
So damn proud of him. So damn proud of him.
It's heartbreaking to see this happening, and we hope that the appropriate charges of destroying government property are brought here. We know they were clearly brought in another case, and they need to be brought here as well. Thank you very much, Congressman. Thanks for your service, and thanks for joining us today. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Congressman.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.